Hello fellow scrollers and YouTubers, this is Zen, as on my shirt as well. I'm down at Kangaroo Point Cliffs in the sun. Took myself out for a ride today because my joints have been clicky and a bit sore, and so I thought to myself, well, I could sit at home and bask in the sun, but I would like to get outside and enjoy Brisbane and get out on the push bike and get my body moving and grooving. So I went for a ride with no destination in mind, but with a goal. So I went out to get some barley pearls, which apparently are good for inflammation in Chinese herbs. And on the way back, I brought a flask of tea with me and thought I'd stop by the Kangaroo Point Cliffs, where I am now, and just sit by the river and have a little read and a relax in the sun. What I'm reading is 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, an amazing read if you haven't read it. And one thing it talks about in the book is principles, living by principles in your life instead of a outward focused centeredness, which outward focused centeredness are family, spouses, friends, anything that's outside of you. And there's even inward focusing ones like self-centered, which we probably all know a few people nowadays who are quite self-centered, because that's what society drives us to be. It drives us to be self-thought thinking and dependent upon the needs and material needs of the world, because that's where they get your money, and that's where they get your attention, and that's where you don't change. You stay in the same patterns you've been going through since your childhood that you've learned. And one way that I've worked out to counteract this is to design shirts. And so you may have seen some of my t-shirts getting about on the internet and on Facebook that I'm advertising. One of them is Zen. So simply by saying the word Zen, you automatically invoke the vibrations behind the word. Now, this word has been used, obviously, when you think of Zen, what do you think of? What's the different, apart from thinking of the person, myself, but most people think of being in a state of calmness or in a state of presence. And so I've designed the shirts so that you can wear the shirts and get a whole bunch of different names and words like Zen, now, peace. And by wearing them, not only are you imprinting yourself, you're also imprinting everyone you meet and come into contact with during your day-to-day. So go on the website, check out some of the shirts. If you find a word that resonates with you, click on the link, and you can also put the design on many different types. So just a quick, simple idea to change your life by purchasing something that's doing exactly the same thing you've been taught with society and materialism, except in a way that makes you more present. So, peace.